Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, April 23rd, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, the Democrats are in a real bind when it comes to impeachment. You have a real divide in the party right now over impeachment. Just in the last couple of days, we've seen news reports. There was apparently a teleconference or one of these conferences where lots of people participate, and there were some great divisions in the party over impeachment. The leadership of the party, Speaker Pelosi, the number two, Stanley Hoyer, and some of the other more reasonable leaders, they're saying, no, let's not go to impeachment because that's a disaster to go there. Then you have the more left wing of the party that just wants impeachment because, well, that's what they've been promising their voters. There's also another thing to consider. A lot of the money, a lot of the energy in the Democrat Party today is from the impeachment people. They're the ones who've been feeding the party money, and they're the ones who are saying, we want President Trump impeached. So it's a real divide, and how this works out, I don't know. Now, when you add to all of this the fact that you have primaries coming up, that you're going to have debates, and you're probably going to have candidates trying to get attention in those debates calling for President Trump's impeachment, I mean, this is going to be a circus by the time we get to Iowa or to New Hampshire, and God only knows what's going to happen when we get there. So it's going to be a very interesting thing to watch because I personally think impeachment would be a disaster for the Democrats. Because what's going to happen is they're never going to remove President Trump, number one. And number two, they're going to divide themselves over this. And then the biggest problem for them is that nothing is going to get done. Nothing is going to get done. If you go into impeachment mode, what that means is that for the next 3 or 4 months, it's all going to be about articles of impeachment and debates and then taking the vote. And then it has to go to the Senate. And that's going to be at least 2 more months. I mean, just remember, those of you old enough to remember, the Clinton impeachment. I think it started in October and it went to February. From October to February, that's 5 months. And that's probably how long it would take here. So that's 5 months of 2019 and some into 2020 that you can completely write off as doing anything. So many of those moderates who were elected to do something, they're going to have to go back home and say, well, I couldn't get anything done because, I was participating in impeachment proceedings. That's not going to fly. That's not going to fly in many of their districts. So we'll keep an eye on it. But I think the Democrat Party is really playing with fire with all this talk about impeachment. And I just hope they understand that the country does not really want this. And if the country doesn't want it, you're not going to be able to push it on the country just because they hate President Trump. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube. We have them on Twitter. We have them on my blog. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.